Chess world champion makes biggest blunder of career in fantasy football. Chess world champion Magnus Carlsen has admitted he made the worst mistake of his fantasy football career on Tuesday evening. Carlsen took to social media to admit he had got the transfer deadline time wrong, leaving him with last week's team. The chess star tweeted, "Just missed the number FPL deadline, thinking the deadline was 19.30 and not 19.15. Of the many blunders I've made in my professional career, this may be the most embarrassing yet." Carlsen is a keen fantasy football player, and he has in his Twitter bio former Live #1 fantasy Premier League player after he briefly topped the rankings. Carlsen has previously opened up about his tactics in FPL. "Usually in the past, I've been a believer of 3-4-3. But I think probably with all the options that are in midfield, you should play 5 midfielders. So either 5-4-1 or more, probably 3-5-2. I don't think you can be lucky unless you have a basis of good strategy and tactics. I think that fantasy is quite similar to poker in that sense. There is a considerable amount of luck in there in the short term, but not so much in the long term. What's your go-to FPL formation? Let us know in the comments section." Carlsen added, "Most of the time in chess, you'd only think a few moves ahead, unless it's like a very small tree of variations. And, to some extent, the same applies in fantasy.